It's not that I don't trust the computer. I just feel better writing this down somewhere I know it can't be deleted or changed. Not that that's what's happened. I haven't left my apartment in a few days because of this programming project I've been working on. My eyes are starting to hurt from staring at the screen. I'm not sure exactly when I first started to feel like something was odd. Maybe I just haven't seen anyone in a while, or chatted with anyone online, or even heard anyone come to the basement to check their mail. Maybe I just need to hear another person's voice.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording...
John?
Hey, it's you.
Who else would it be? Oh, the number. This is someone else's phone. Mine died right as you called me. I'm at a party on 7th Street. Where are you?
At my building. Just feeling cooped up, I guess.
I can come get you. Your building is close to 7th Street, right?
How drunk are you? It'd take half an hour to get here from 7th Street.
I know. Of course I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see you. Can we at least meet up for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
Okay, great. Have to go. Good luck with your work.
Writing this down helps because it proves something was off about that conversation. If Amy's phone died, then why was the number disconnected when I called? And how could she even know to call me back? She also said she was at a party, but I only heard silence in the background. She could have just stepped outside, but then I would have heard the wind. Is the wind blowing right now? I'd go outside to check, but I'm exhausted from working so long. I can't remember the last time I slept, and my eyes hurt. Maybe that's what's making me feel strange. It's as if there's something pulling at the nerves behind my eyes, programming me like the wires in my computer to question everything I've seen, or haven't seen yet. I'm glad Amy asked me to lunch today. She's been my best friend for years. She doesn't know it, but I count the day that I met her one of the few moments of true happiness in my life. Last night's fear seems hazy and unreasonable to me now. I should destroy this journal when I get back. Right now, I can't wait to get out into the sunlight. I wonder what might have happened if I hadn't stopped for a soda. If I hadn't gone back for an umbrella. That's when I saw the email. I don't know who sent it. I don't know who else it was sent to. All I have are the words. What the fuck? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Seen with your own eyes. Don't trust them. They what? The words are obviously cut off without finishing. It had to be sent just as something happened, warning that it might happen to me. This journal lays it out perfectly. Amy's phone was disconnected because something happened to her too. Then the subsequent strange return call could have all been an impersonation. She made me give out my location, and yet she's been here dozens of times. Who or whatever is out there knows exactly where I am, and for all I know could be on its way right now. I'll text everyone in my contact list, asking if they've seen anyone face-to-face lately. I just want to see another person. There must be some other way for me to contact another human being without opening the door. The only thing I can find is my old TV set. Maybe that'll calm me down. The pictures and sounds of people are comforting. They remind me that there's a world above these basement walls. But what if something terrible is out there? What if it's coming for me? What if it's got Amy? I know it's crazy, but I just need to be sure.
If you're heading to the beach, I think you got a good one tomorrow. Generally, sunshine will be a wind breeze tomorrow, so no sea breeze to worry about. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. The wind highs between 75 and 80. The heat index.
Amy!
John,
Amy.
where are you, John? You totally blew me off yesterday, and then I get this.
My apartment is trashed, but I'm not going to clean it up. I think I need Amy to see what I've been through. She was really worried about me and apparently had been trying to contact me since the last time I talked to her. She's coming over now, and yes, she knows where I am without me telling her. Everything's perfectly fine. I know this now. I feel so embarrassed. Idiotic, really. I am definitely throwing this journal away before anyone sees it. I don't even know why I'm writing in it now.
Yet the time spent in front of those screens can add up.
Amy. I feel like I spent days sitting in that playground, just talking with her. She reminds me that this damn basement is not all that there is.
She says that's especially troubling when it comes to kids who attend schools that have gone paperless and rely primarily on iPads.
Unless we start to address this problem
Smile for the camera.
or eye problems, particularly now.
Hey,
One solution that's on the market is especially
It's weird. I know.
That's the
I've had a weird few days.
out these harmful
must have.
rays. It will really ease the eye strain.
You gonna open the door?
isn't in your budget. Another method
Humor me a second here.
to take a break.
Tell me one thing about us, just to prove to me you're you.
All right. Let's see. We met at a playground, of all places.
All right. I'll explain everything. I'll be right there. Thank God. She chose the one thing in the world that was kept alive only by our memories. And the picture. I suddenly fear that something could see through the cameras in my apartment, recording everything I've done here and every remnant of the past. And it could know about that day at the playground. It could access my cameras to replicate human images. Then the Amy on my monitor isn't the same Amy from my memory, just an empty, lifeless deception.
John, are you okay? John, open the door. Open the door. What's going on? John!
John, this is Dr. Roberts speaking. We believe we have a diagnosis for your behavior and a cure.
Amy brought him, supposedly. I know it's just another deception to get me outside, but part of me wants to open that door and finally see another human being.
You're not alone, John. You're just one piece of a nationwide epidemic of people having breakdowns, triggered by a suggestive email, just like the suggestive text that you sent out. Someone who got that text could be experiencing the same fears you are.
You think I'm crazy?
Nobody is saying you're crazy. You're very intelligent. That's your downfall. You draw connections so well, you draw them even when they shouldn't be there. It's easy to get caught up in paranoia in such a fast-paced world where more and more of our interaction is simulated.
I have to give it to him. It's a great explanation. It neatly explains everything. It would be foolish to think, after hearing that explanation, that I might be one of the last people on Earth starving to death in my secure basement room, spiting some unthinkable, deceptive entity trying to capture me for some horrible, unknown reason. It's a perfect explanation for every single strange thing I've seen or heard, and I have every reason to shake off this nightmarish fear and open the door. That's exactly why I'm not going to. I can't be sure. I can't know what's real and what's deception. All of these damn things are just signals, waves, light. The door! It's trying to get in! At least I'll finally see it with my own eyes. Wait. Seen with your own eyes. Don't trust them, Was that desperate message telling me to trust my eyes, or warning me about my eyes too? Oh my God! What's the difference between a camera and my eyes? They both turn light into electrical signals. They're the same! I can't be deceived. I have to be sure. I figure this will be one of my last chances to write legibly. Without my sight to correct mistakes, my hands will slowly forget the motions involved. My hearing has improved, though. It fakes conversations in the hallways on the off chance I might overhear. One of the nurses talks about having a baby soon. One of the doctors lost his wife in a car accident. None of it matters. None of it's real. None of it gets to me. Not like she does. It tells me all the things I want to hear. That it loves me, that it's always loved me, that it didn't understand why I did this, that we could still have a life together. If only I would stop insisting I was being deceived. I almost fell for it. I really did. In the end, though, it was all too perfect, too flawless, too real. What they call real might be deceptions of the high-tech world of the past. The images on my webcam, the voices on my phone, the ticking in my clock. What they call insane might be the only thing keeping me alive. Maybe the real Amy, too. After all, a sane man would have fallen for the deception long ago. I hold on to that hope, the last instinct of a human mind resisting the temptations of a false reality. I will never give in. I will never break. I will never trust the... No, please, no. No, wait, please. Please, no. No, 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 no!